Let me just take you back 10 years ago. Robert Mugabe left the country on an official visit, and when he returned, the war veterans had occupied the land that they have been waiting patiently for the last decade and a half. And they said, in fact I heard of some of them met him at the airport.
Yes, the airport.
And they said to him, the only way you will move us, you have to use the army to move us off this land. We want our land back. And Mugabe, as the president, was faced with two options. I'm either going to back the war veterans and start to implement the land reform program that Britain has been dithering about for the last decade and a half, when they're supposed to be paying money to fund the redistribution program and reneging on the promises, broken promises. He said, "What? I can either use the machinery of state against my own people and slaughter them, which is what Britain and America wants me to do, or I will back the people, come what may." And he decided to back the war veterans. He decided to back the war veterans. If Robert Mugabe had slaughtered the war veterans, he would be a hero. And we would be told that rebels rose up in Zimbabwe and the government crushed the rebels. He would be funded and armed to the teeth. Another thing that angered Britain and America and the white supremacist, global white supremacist power structure was that they were funding rebels, real rebels, to attack the government of the Congo in the mid-90s. They were funding Rwandan troops and troops from Rwanda, Uganda and Burundi to attack President Laurent Kabila and Robert Mugabe and Njoma of Namibia. And the Angolan government sent troops to the Congo to defend the democratically elected government of the Congo in the interest of African sovereignty. That angered them. They couldn't understand where Mugabe and Zimbabwe got the money from to fund that defense of the Congo. They thought he was audacious to do something like that. He stood up against American imperialism. He stood up against British imperialism, and that angered them. And they felt that Mugabe must be punished. Listen to this carefully. And I'm going to close up on this because I know my time is just about an hour. I want you to listen carefully to this, brothers and sisters. And I want you to make sure that the children are listening, because we need to know the kind of beast that we are under. Come on. And I want to say very quickly, brothers and sisters, you see this Barack Obama phenomenon? This Obama mania, watch it. Watch it. Obama is an abomination. Obama is the new face of American imperialism. Obama is the black face of global white supremacy. Listen to Obama's words himself. Obama tells you that he's here to fulfill the New World Order. New World Order is white supremacist code for total domination of the earth. Obama has told you himself. Obama If this was the 1960s, we would have had a coup d'etat in Zimbabwe already. In as much as we had a coup d'etat in Ghana, in the Congo, in Guinea, even though Secretary appeared to have died from natural causes, a week after Secretary's death, yes sis, a week after Secretary's death, there was a coup d'etat. He died on the 26th of March or the 27th of March. And by the 4th, I believe, of April, there was a coup d'etat led by Conte, who just died the other day, who remained president of Guinea. A week later, it means that this coup d'etat must have been planned before the death of Secretary, and therefore we must question whether Secretary indeed died of a heart attack. And so what we see happening in Zimbabwe in terms of what they call economic sanctions is economic warfare. Why? Because they cannot use the army or the police force against Robert Mugabe, because Robert Mugabe studied Kwame Nkrumah. He lived in Ghana for a period of time. He studied the revolution of Ghana. He knew how they used the military and the defense force, the security force to topple Kwame Nkrumah, and how they used the scene to destroy Patrice Lumumba. And so he spent 15 years building his army, building his police force, and making them loyal to him and loyal to the revolution. And now they cannot be penetrated, and so they have to use economic warfare. Brothers and sisters, I have to leave it there because of time. But don't you forget the nature of the enemy that we are up against. Don't believe